How's it going, Aries? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. And I don't know if you guys know that I'm also an Aries, which is why I called my channel that. But I just wanted to let you guys know that. But anyway, hi, how's it going? Guys, it's time for September monthly reads. So I'm just getting ready to do that. And I don't know if I need to clarify this is for 2020, but I will. September 2020 monthly read. Hope you're all doing amazing. So... Witches Tarot, I feel like I'm repeating myself, so I'm just going to keep on shuffling the deck. And, you know, thank you everybody for being here and subscribing to the channel and watching my stuff and sending me comments and sending me emails. I just love it. So anyway, hold on for a second because I got one of these bad boys going on. Unbelievable. Okay, so I finally got that going. Let me shuffle this deck a couple more times. I'm going to do an intuitive read. I had a spread pulled out, but I was like, that's not working for me right now. And then I'm going to pull a power of love at the end of the read. And I feel like you guys are really close right now. It's kind of freaking me out. So if I have to go on a pause and change the camera angle, I will do that. But anyway, I think I've talked too long. I just don't want to bore you guys before the reading. So let me just, yeah. Okay, I'm feeling a deck cut here, and I'm not going to look at the card. I'm going to show you guys. Oh, boy. Okay, so here's the reminder with the Five of Pentacles. And this one is particularly... I love the way that this one is depicted. You know, it's just, it doesn't matter what else is going on, you guys. Everything can look like a wintry blast around you, but you can still be abundant. So don't worry about too much what is going on the landscape. I'm getting like it's all part of the 3D matrix. You know, you can really change things around for yourself. Five of Pentacles. Just remember to feel opulent in a time of... I don't know. I'm getting the word sort of desert. It's a really weird, bleak, wintry landscape. But the pentacles are still there. Hold on for a sec, guys. Needed a quick shot of tea. And then I had to clear the deck because it felt a little bit heavy. And of course, the Five of Pentacles is a little bit heavy too. But... I'm basically getting the impression to ignore what is going on around you, ignore the landscape, and focus on your own abundance. Focus on your own spirit, on your highest ability to produce abundance, whatever that looks like for you. And it could be money, but it also could be like marriage or, you know, your health. So try not to get too twisted up in the game. So let's have another card here for you, Aries. Yay! So we go from bleak to absolutely overflowing. So just remember that your thoughts create things. So if you're focused on everything being terrible, that's probably what you're going to get. But if you focus on the abundance in the middle of the, why do I keep saying bleak? That's what you're going to get. You're going to get all these opportunities with the Ace of Cups and everything is just overflowing. And look at the difference in the landscape. I mean, who wants to live here? And this is basically where I live in the winter. It's just brutal. And I really want to live here, you know? So keep on focusing on that which you really want to manifest into your life, you guys. September looks like a really auspicious time to start really powerfully manifesting into your life. I'm just so in love with this card and how beautiful it is, and just so lush and stunning, and the size of that cup coming in, and it looks so stable. And you know what, it's not being gifted through a hand, it's being like, I'm getting the word risen from the ashes, you know? So there's a lot going on here for you. You're really more powerful than you know. So let's keep on pulling cards here, guys. All right. So Man, I've been getting some weird readings for you guys, you know, and here's the Seven of Wands. So, I don't know why you guys might feel like you have your back up against the wall, like you don't have any room to wiggle or there's no air around you, but there's definitely something you guys can do. And this guy, he's like really just sort of peering down and he's looking into the earth for something. I'm going to clarify that card out. It's starting to get really warm here, you guys. So if I turn red, you'll know why. So we've got the Hermit card here, which is really interesting too. I'm finding it hard to really tune into these cards. I feel like I need a minute, okay? I'm going to go on a pause and just sort of sit. Okay, couple things here. So I went and I turned the fan so it's blowing directly on me because we're having our sort of a tropical heat wave here. And I'm just getting the sense that maybe there was something in your hermit phase that wasn't learned properly, you know, and it kind of had you standing, like, really check out this Hermit card on the abyss. And then the Seven of Wands, he's kind of looking back down at you. Is there something that you failed to learn during your hermit phase that you're in danger of repeating a life lesson because you didn't get it the first 17 million times that the universe offered you this opportunity to learn? I was going to do a Whoopi Goldberg impression, but I'm not very good. So anyway, it's like you're standing on the edge of something and the Seven of Wands wants to come in and sort of throw you a lifeline and say, really look before you leap. You know, look at the groundwork you've laid out for you and really pay attention to what you're doing. What did you learn in your hermit phase? What kicked you off into your hermit phase? You know, and that could be your dark night of the soul, you guys. This is when you really go through a time of great introspection. It's the beginning of your ascension path. There's something from spirit coming in to really get your attention. Could be really missing a vital part of why you even went through all of this in the first place. And that could be why you're seeing everything as barren, where it should be like a picture, like the picture of your life, the picture of your dreamscape. Does that make sense? So it's like you're coming in to fight for yourself, so you don't have to go back into the abyss of the hermit phase or another dark night of the soul, because they're just technically not fun. You know, they're a time of exploration and to open gates for yourself so that you can really bloom to your fullest potential here. But right now you guys could be feeling like really stuck and lost and alone, and it's like you're on this precipice here. And for many of you, it could feel like you're wobbling, like things are uneasy, unsteady for you. You've really got to tune into what's abundant for you. And you've got really, really big gifts coming in here. Really big gifts. You know, with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, you know, abundance and just a really huge, emotional, lovely, bursting, like really just bursting at the seams with joy and love and money and health and everything being extremely beautiful. But there's something pulling you back. It's like kind of pulling you back into the dark side. And maybe it's time to really do that shadow work you've been promising yourself. Or like, I'm getting this really sort of creepy feeling from the Hermit and the Seven of Wands together. And there's a definite message here, because you don't want to get pulled back into this Five of Pentacles energy Let me pull out a card on top of those two. Nice. So, guys, I just pulled out the Ace of Swords. And I specifically wanted to put this over top of the Hermit and the Seven of Wands, because there's something trying to pull you back into the darkness that you basically just escaped. You know, that was very difficult for you to sort of slay all your demons and, you know, come out through the other side, and that tunnel was really long and you just kept on going towards the light and promising yourself a better life, and you're almost there, but you want to go back to it for some reason. Something is, you know, sort of the... Okay, I'm going to make a movie reference. Have you guys ever seen the movie Beowulf? If you haven't, you probably should. It's where there's this demon and she turns into this siren, okay? So it's Angelina Jolie, and she has this beauty and she lures men in, and then she turns into like her real self, which is, I think it was a dragon or a demon, and maybe I'll watch that movie later on today. But there's something luring you back in, and it's got this disguise of looking like it's beautiful, but it's not. It's something that is haunting you and wants you to turn back in and turn you away from the light of this abundance that is beckoning you forward. You've got 3 aces here. You know, you've got the victory card, so you need to sort of tuck that back down, because it's not beautiful. It's not beautiful. You fought it for a reason. You came out on top for a reason, and it's not so that you can go back to it. Like whether it was a deep sorrow or an addiction, it might look like a really good idea when you're going through a hard time, when you're waiting for this abundance to come in, but it's not, you guys. There's something wrapped in. It's shrouded in falseness to lure you back in. It's the siren song of misery. So be very careful about that. Be very careful about taking steps backwards, because you'll have to go through the whole process all over again, and you don't want to do that, Aries. You just don't. Okay, so let me pull a Power of Love card here for you. So I hope that made sense to you guys. Like, sometimes it looks really good to do things that, you know, just be careful. Just be careful when you're standing on that edge, what your next step is going to be. You could be looking at, well, maybe I'll pick up that drink, or I'll start smoking again, but I'll be okay because I can stop anytime I want to. That's a lie you're telling yourself. Don't do that, you know, or you want to, I don't know, whatever it is, whatever your vice is, just stay away from it, because you're so close to this, and maybe you're afraid of it a little bit, and you do deserve it. So this says purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. And this is for you. Demonstrate this love for you, that you deserve everything that is coming in, you know, with all these aces. You deserve this. You fought for it. Don't go back, Aries. Don't go back. Just don't go back to the dark side. You know, don't go back to this. You came through it. And it could be very, very comfortable to go back into things that were destructive and lonely and self-sabotaging, but it's not where you want to live your life. It's how you learn to live your life. So if you've come out the other side, you guys, just stay here. Stay here. Stay present. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to the battle that you just won, that you came out on top of. And understand that you can still bloom no matter what else is going on around you. Man, this was really heavy. I got a really, really heavy vibe from this. So I get the sense that people are struggling. It could be a really, really tempting time to sort of move backwards in your progression, but don't. It was too hard for you to get here, okay? So I just want to send you guys, you know, love and light and many blessings, and just stay in the light, you guys, okay? So do take care, and I'm going to see you another time. Bye.